true, he started in Bahati or Donholm. And finally, the people of Nyeri came and they fetched him from here back to Nyeri. And I'm saying, for the people of Nyeri, they had the total confidence in MWAI KIBAKI. Even during the times of Mlolongo, MWAI KIBAKI was among the very few people who had no challenges. Some of you may not remember what Mlolongo was. Now, MWAI KIBAKI, I came to know MWAI KIBAKI about over 40 years ago. And what struck me is how MWAI KIBAKI was able to relate to me as a young man, and we kept together up to his final days. Now, for us from Nyeri, and for that matter for the whole country, we all know MWAI KIBAKI as a great leader who always thought good of other people. A man who, in spite of his greatness, respected all the people who came around him and they appreciated him. And we have truly lost a great man. Now, as it happens always, I remember the words of Mark Antony, that I come to Bali Caesar, not to praise him. Mr. Speaker, we can, the praises of MWAI KIBAKI cannot be enumerated in any manner through any single speech. But the greatest of all is the character of MWAI KIBAKI. As we stand today, we recollect the good times that he created in this country as the president of this country. But reflecting earlier, MWAI KIBAKI, when he was Minister for Finance, he did a lot to actually improve the economy of this country, improve the lives of many ordinary Kenyans. But most of the many things that today we witness in this country, the major cash crops that have been put up in this country, from coffee, tea, dairy industry, the sugar production, all the other programs of cashew nut factories that were there at the coast, and the major other things, including even KMC for the pastoralists, were done when he was Minister for Finance. And MWAI KIBAKI, as the Minister for Finance, working under MWAI Kenyatta, he foresaw the Africanization of the economy in this country, the Africanization of businesses in this country. And this is where bodies like ICDC were conceived and became actually the driving machinery for the African business people. Bodies today which have gone into actually a state where they are not serving their purpose. The AFC, which was formerly Agricultural Bank. All these bodies were set, through MWAI KIBAKI as the Minister for Finance, and of course, through the policy of MWAI Kenyatta. And Kenya became one of the shining countries in the world. Now, Mr. Speaker, we also remember MWAI KIBAKI. When he became president, he had a clear vision of what he wanted. And the vision he wanted was to see that the ordinary man of Kenya actually was improved their livelihood. The issue of the education sector is a big milestone that he brought. But in all this, what did we learn? There are many things we could talk of greatness of a man. But the greatest things that a man should be remembered about is his humanity, his human self. When we look at MWAI KIBAKI, the fact that he conspicualized the issue of free education, free primary education, and in recognition that there are many children, and there are many children that cannot afford school fees, is a very great thing. I remember that then his Minister for Finance, Professor George Saitot, telling me that it was through the sheer effort and the sheer encouragement of MWAI KIBAKI that program had to take off.